What is going on, guys? We just had an absolutely insane opening, and we got Omega Sentinel, man. We got her, and we got her duped. Didn't even have to use my Tech Awakening gem. Just so happy right now, man. We have over 1,000 people watching right now, and everyone wants to see me rank 4 Omega Sentinel on stream. So let's go ahead and do it. I want to do it too. Let's go ahead and take her up. I have so many catalysts, gold, ISO, like everything prepared for this. So let's do it, man. And take her all the way to rank 4 Sig 200. Man, I can't believe we got her from the cab first, man. That was just so unexpected in such a good way to start the stream. And if we run out of ISO, I have, yeah, it's all good. We're gonna go get some ISO right now. I got a bunch of these crystals. Nice, and it's Tech and Cosmic Day too, so just pop these. Already low on ISO. Yeah, but that's okay. I was prepared. If these want to open up. Drew705 record cry. Gonna make a cameo in the video. Oh man. Just got the wheel. Come on. Just 4-star crystals, bro. Come on. Bruh. There we go. Okay. And we got an abundance of cosmic. Okay. Okay. Dude, I hope I have enough ISO with all these crystals. Okay, there we go. 3 cosmics. Drew, seriously though, man, thank you for all the donations, man. That was a fun game. Okay. Nice. And then I think we have this crystal too. This is Penny Parker. Yeah. Take that Tech ISO, sure. Alright, and if we really need it, we have a 4-star Nexus. For some more Tech ISO. There we go. Alright, that is... I don't know if that'll be enough, but that's like a good start. It's getting that ISO we need. Yo, Fahad705, congrats legs in your opening, but who did you pay to give you this CEO luck? Bam, Jesus, man, he's always watching over me, you know? Just had to say the quick prayer. What a casual penny from login. What? It was 5 and 6-star penny, so we just 5 stars given. Okay, this ISO, hopefully it'll last. I think we're good. Just got her maxed out rank 3. He hired me to pay Kabam. Yeah, dude, is that game, Drew? That game just gave me... We're at ISO already? Oh, fudge, man. Oh, wait, I think we have some basic ISO. I'm ranking down Mole Man. So we're good. Okay, so we got this 3 to 4 rank up gem right here. This, ever since I got this, it had Omega Sentinel's name on it. I wanted to use it on her, so boom. There we go, man. That was my gem from July weekend. Saving it for the right champ. Omega Sentinel is the right champ. Let's go, man. Alright, let's get the last bit of Tech ISO. And then we're going to go ahead and get some basic tier 6 ISO. Yeah, we should be all good on the ISO, man. Totally forgot about that. Mole Man coming through, man. Skill Corvus coming through for me. Alright, here we go. Let's do her versus Raw Winter Soldier. Alright, let's do it. Oh yeah, man, all this ISO. Should just grab this stuff. This stuff makes rank ups quick. Mole God always clutch. Alright, let's go ahead and max her Sig as well. Give her all the tech ones first. Okay. I kind of want to save that plus 51 if I can. Alright. I'll take her like, we'll use like 30 of those. Alright. Sig 187. Then we'll use some singles to finish. Hey babe, open my 30. No spoilers, but it wasn't bad. Nice, Mike. Dude, my opening so good, dude. The start of it was just insane. The first half was just nuts. Right, there we go, man. Rank 4, Sig 200 Omega Sentinel. Nice prestige boost. Oh yeah, man. 15-7 now. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good in my profile. I like that very much. Alright guys, so we took Omega Sentinel to rank 4 on stream. It was a blast. That stream was crazy, man. And right after, man, I just started getting gameplay. So I was thinking, you know, like, what... Actually, I already kind of had an idea in mind. What I've been wanting to do ever since Omega Sentinel came out was just go on a mutant hunting spree once I actually got her, like, on my account and I could rank her up. So we're going to be jumping into Act 7 and hunting every single mutant boss. Every single mutant boss in Act 7. We're going to go and fight them right now. Starting right here in 7.1 with this Weapon X. Now, I've never fought a Weapon X with Omega Sentinel. I mean, I haven't really used Omega Sentinel much. I only used her when I had her for the CCP, really. But she's not horrible. I definitely wouldn't call her the best for this fight. But we get the heal block applied early. And now just going for intercepts and ending these combos with light attacks to go ahead and pause my debuffs. So I really think Omega Sentinel is one of the absolute best champs in the game right now. Definitely like a top 3 tech champ. I think she's just so crazy, man. There's just so much in her kit, so much that she can do. I really, really love her debuff pausing. Not only does she have a wonderful debuff pause on her heavy, but she can also access it through her light ending combo, which I think is just one of my favorite pieces about her. It's just because, you know, there's just some scenarios where you're not able to get off a heavy attack, but you're pretty much always, you're not pretty much always, if you're evading like crazy, I guess you would be able to, but in those circumstances, if you're able to get off a combo ending with a light, boom, you can still pause those debuffs. And I love that versatility with her. So she did a pretty good job taking down that Weapon X. Now we're going to go ahead and fight a Magneto. So Omega Sentinel is actually able to fight Magneto because although she is metal, she cannot have her ability accuracy reduced by mutants specifically. So this allows her to counter champions like Domino, like Magneto, and it's great. You'll see I'll be parrying throughout this fight, and it's all good. This fight did look challenging, definitely, when I was reading the nodes. We have Spite, and Omega Sentinel is always going to have buffs. So that Spite, he's pretty much always going to be getting that power, and he does have unblockable specials too, so just got to be ready to bait those specials. But we went ahead and gotten up some plasma right now. We're at 7 of those debuffs, and I'm just going to keep them paused. I'm just going to keep using heavy attacks to keep on pausing them. And yeah, you can see we're just doing about 6,000 damage per second, which is pretty good. I think it's actually like 6,900 damage per second, something like that, pretty close to that. Now we have 16 plasmas. Now that's ticking for like 10,000 damage every second. Like just an absolutely absurd amount of damage here, man. Right there, my Heimdall got triggered. Not sure what happened there, but yeah, this Magneto goes down just doing an absurd amount of damage. Like Omega Sentinel's damage output, dude, 74% of the damage dealt to him was through plasma. That's over like 500,000 health Magneto. Just crazy. So now what I really want to showcase to you guys with this fight is her tracking debuff. So tracking, what it's going to do is it's going to prevent miss. So here we have a Miles Morales. You know, every time you throw your special against this guy, he goes invisible, and you know there's a chance to miss, and it's the chance that's annoying because you might it's too much to risk. But with Omega Sentinel, as long as we got that tracking debuff on him, you don't have to worry. So boom, we got the tracking debuff. Now we just need to go ahead, go for a little heavy attack. Boom, pause all of our personal debuffs. There we go. Now gonna go ahead, I think, end this combo with a light attack. Yep, and then gonna go ahead, drop the special 2. You can see miss failed. Don't have to worry about that miss at all. Boom, go ahead and get some fat incinerates going. This does have power shield, so our incinerates are ticking for more because of that. That number is pretty inflated. But yeah, you can just see she's perfectly countering that miss. It's just on my way to a boss in Act 7. I'm just like, wow, yeah, she crushed that. I think it was actually on the way to this boss here. So there's another Magneto boss in Act 7. This one is the White Magneto. And so he's got Special Connoisseur. But that's okay. Basically, that node means we need to have... Pretty much our only way to do damage is with specials. But you need to have prowess on those specials. Kind of like Power Shield, but you need prowess specifically. And Omega Sentinel doesn't generate any prowess. However, there's a node here that, you know, if we hit Magneto while he's against the wall, we're going to go ahead and generate some prowess. So boom, right there you see we just generated 1 prowess, which is perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and get up all my debuffs. Now, you don't need to get up all 3 different debuffs. I just like to do that. Pretty much all you need is just 3 of her non-damaging debuffs, but they can be of the same type. That's fine. And then you'll get more plasmas or incinerates from your special too. So you see our basic attacks are doing essentially nothing because of that Special Connoisseur node. But now that we've gotten that plasma on him, it's dealing basically 10,000 damage every second. A little shy of 10k damage every second. Almost 5k per tick. And we can just keep refreshing those. Like, we can just keep refreshing those plasmas or against non-mutants their incinerates just infinitely, and it's so easy to keep refreshing them, man. It's honestly insane. She just absolutely destroyed this White Magneto. We got 17 plasmas. He's just melting away. I love this character so much, man. Almost 69% of the damage dealt there was just through plasma. Crazy. So now this next fight here, you've been seeing a lot of our damage output through our debuffs. Here, there's a smorgasbord node, so basically what happens is he's going to purify all my debuffs. So I was reading this and I was like, that kind of sucks. You know, like, how am I going to deal damage here? I just kind of went and I'm like, alright, well, you know, let's see what Omega Sentinel can do without being reliant on her debuffs. But however, there is a perk to this node for applying those debuffs that are getting shrugged. He's getting more charges, and if he gets to 10, once those expire, he's gonna take degen. If he's under 10, then he regens. So it's a good thing that we're applying debuffs. I also have resonate on, so that was also helping. But now he's taking 5k damage of degen, which is pretty nice. I mean, our plasmas could be doing that, and we can keep them up infinitely, but you know, what can you do? So here, just gonna go ahead for a special 3 because why not? You know, he's just gonna shrug off my debuffs, so not really too much of a point to use the special 1 or 2 in my mind here. And you can see we applied plasma there, but it just gets insta shrugged. But I think I should have, if I had to do this fight again, I think I just should have just kept spamming special 3s. I think Platinum Pool here, he gets maybe a card that lets him resist special attacks. Because I think that's what happens at some point in the fight, and I was very unsure as to why it was happening. So it must just be some of his unique abilities. I don't have a Platinum Pool, so I don't really know how it works. I think right here you'll see he like resists. Yeah, he resisted the end of that special, so it must have been one of the cards that he drew from his crazy looking deck. So yeah, I'm really just, the goal here is just to try to get to 10 charges so that, you know, when that timer expires, he degens. But here, I'm just trying to bait this special, man. He's just not throwing it. Jeez, that took forever. And I didn't think I was going to get enough charges here, but we did get to 11, so we're good. He's taking that degen again, which is wonderful. And prevent him from healing. And then here I'm going to throw another special 2, and it's going to get resisted again. Like I said, I should have just kept throwing special 3s. I was very confused in the fight, like why he was resisting. Now, you know, I think I figured it out, but in the fight I was like, what's going on here, man? This guy's not Dr. Doom. I don't see an aura up. You know, why is he resisting my specials? But you can see Omega Sentinel, man, she's hitting pretty hard, man. This is with suicides. And right here, oh yeah, I just turned on auto fight at the end of the I was like, let's just let auto fight finish this off, man. We're not gonna die. So yeah, that was a fun fight. So continuing with our mutant hunt in Act 7, next up here we have a Old Man Logan, which is as far as mutants go, he's pretty easy to fight. But here we have Lazarus and Arrogance. So basically, Old Man Logan's going to be regenning, and if we get this, falter on us, we're going to be missing. But with her debuffs, Omega Sentinel can counter both of these things. We can just go ahead and apply a heal block to Man Logan. Never have to worry about any of that healing. And if we go ahead and apply the tracking, if we ever have a falter on us, we just won't have to worry about missing. So, boom, there we go. There's tracking. There's the heal block. Easy peasy. Easy life. There we go. Now we don't have to worry. We got the falter on us, but it doesn't matter. It's really great. I love just ignoring those types of nodes. Absolutely love it. So, you're going to go ahead and drop the special 2. Gonna put us to 6 plasmas. Right here I tried to heavy counter his special. Now I'd say one of my only gripes about Omega Sentinel is right there. You see how the first part of my heavy missed him, and if you noticed, the second hit connected, but that didn't pause the debuffs. It's only the first hit of Omega Sentinel's heavy that pauses debuffs. That's the only thing. That's like my only complaint with her, because sometimes the first hit misses, or something goes wrong and only that second hit connects. So it'd be nice if that hit refreshed the debuffs too, but whatever. I think she's already super strong, so it's not that big of a deal. Just my one and only small complaint about her. So yeah, she tore through that old Man Logan pretty well. And then here we get to this Cable. Now this Cable is actually the hardest mutant boss for Omega Sentinel to fight, in my opinion. And I just fought every mutant boss in Act 7, and this one was by far the hardest one for her. Not even close. This was like my 5th or 6th attempt or something, because it has vigorous assault. So once he gets regen, he's unblockable, and if he throws that special 1, I just get hit. Also, it's just the power here is insane on this fight. I definitely don't advise using Omega Sentinel for this fight, but for the purposes of this video, I wanted to do it. I think if I had brought the Nimrod synergy and maybe the Sentinel synergy, would have been better. But she's having a bit of a tough time. But all of the gameplay that you guys have seen so far is just Omega Sentinel. It's not with any of her synergies. In the next fight, I'm going to show you guys my favorite synergy of hers. But so far, this has just been her rank 4 with Suicides, just ripping everything apart with her plasmas. And it's just been wonderful. So here, he procs that regen, so I get hit. Go for a little intercept though. I was just trying to build to my special 3. Here, get hit again. In a bad spot. He goes to special 3. He just has so much power. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll throw my special 3 then, because why not? And then here we take a couple hits. That's annoying. Gonna pause my debuffs though, and then take his special 3. This is gonna do some damage to us, but not that much. That definitely hurt, but it didn't deal that much damage. Now, why did it not deal that much damage? Because of those armor ups. Omega Sentinel is actually immune to nullify fate seals, so those armor ups are protected, and they're such a good safety net. They have an auto block ability if you get hit. And if you end up tanking an L3, that armor is really going to protect you. That armor protected me, shielded me from a lot of that damage from Cable Special 2. So that's really nice. And here I get off another Special 3. It does some decent damage. Try to get in here. It baited his heavy. I'm like, okay, I got him here. One more combo. He doesn't die, and then he goes to Special 3. And I'm just like, well, it's close enough. Good enough, man. Jeez, I don't want to fight that Cable anymore. And then I think this was the second last mutant boss I was finding in Act 7. We have a Sabertooth here. Nothing too crazy, just a pretty standard Sabertooth fight. So I'm going to go ahead, and I think I activated the heal block pre-fight. So we can go ahead and just get him heal blocked literally right off the rip, man. 2 hits in, he's heal blocked. Now we never have to worry about Sabertooth's regen. It's crazy, man. Honestly, Omega Sentinel, she reminds me of kind of a tech Sorcerer Supreme with her debuffs. Sort of. No, definitely not a direct comparison, but that was one of my favorite things about Sorcerer Supreme, is just how selective she is, and you can play her kind of however you want. That's what I love about Omega Sentinel with her pre-fights. I really love champions like that that, you know, you can just pick an ability and it's gonna really help you right off the start of the fight, and there's different abilities. Like, it's just incredible. Right here, I fully evade Sabertooth special 2. I don't know if I've ever done that. Definitely not on video, so that was, I was proud of myself for that one. But yeah, man, like, this is so easy. We just build up all of our debuffs, keep using heavies to refresh them, and you just watch them melt. Boom, there's 12 plasmas. Gonna go ahead, reparry, heavy, pause them, and he just ticks down. Like, it's really that easy. Like, she's just melting everything, man. I was just having such a blast with her, and at rank 4, holy smokes, man. Holy smokes. So now we have a Namor, final mutant boss in Act 7, and so this guy has some biohazard and crisis of opportunity, which shouldn't matter. Also a little bit of powerful from afar. That's just if he's not close to us, he's gonna get some power gain. That's all good. So biohazard. So Omega Sentinel is weird. She's the first robot to gain bleed and poison debuffs. However, she is still immune to them, and instead she just gains a regen buff. So you see right there, we just have that regen buff for the debuffs that get applied to us. So it's very unique. Yeah, very unique for a robot. But yeah, this Namor fight's going pretty well so far. Let's get our debuffs up. Go ahead. What I like to actually do there is, since the first hit of the heavy pauses, I've been kind of taking advantage of that. So I'll parry heavy first hit and then chain it into my special 2, just so that all my debuffs are paused right before special 2, because, you know, special 2 takes some time, and I just want them to be fully paused for that entire duration, so that, you know, it's easier to keep them active for the whole fight. Right there, boom, we're able to heavy counter his special. But the thing about Namor I kind of forgot is that, you know, I'm dealing so much damage to him that when he hits my block or I parry or something, he's reflecting some of that damage. We're doing a lot of damage, so you can see we're taking a lot of damage back through those little bursts of where he's hitting my block. But we get him down. It's all good. And that's Omega Sentinel hunting every mutant boss in Act 7. Now, I wanted to do one more special fight, and I was like, I originally went to Labyrinth, and I was fighting Star, and I'm like, no, this isn't it. We need to go into Abyss, and Abyss Omega Red is perfect for this video, for the sake. I wanted to see, like, really her damage in a really long fight. We've seen her; she's crushed like all those mutant bosses except Cable, very quickly with her debuffs. You know, she's shredding them in like a minute and a half maybe, and the damage output was just insane. But those only have like 500,000 to 700,000 health. Here we have Abyss Omega Red with millions of health. So now we can really see that damage, if it's sustainable in the long term. You know, like, these debuffs, I've been able to pause them, but like, am I able to pause them over like a long fight? And so we're going to see. Now in this fight, I also did bring along one of her synergies. Now that's the Nimrod synergy. So it's pretty cool that Omega Sentinel and Nimrod, they both hunt mutants really well. I'd say Nimrod hunts mutants a bit better. But actually, yeah, let me just talk about a quick comparison between Nimrod and Omega Sentinel. So I think Nimrod is better for hunting mutants specifically, but I think Omega Sentinel, outside of those specific mutant matchups, is better overall than Nimrod. And however, Omega Sentinel she still really shines in those mutant matchups. But like, Nimrod is definitely the king of destroying mutants. So I'm not trying to argue that at all. I'm not trying to take anything away from Nimrod. I'm just saying I think Omega Sentinel is really that good. And so yeah, I think it's really cool that they have a synergy together as well. And so the synergy for Omega Sentinel, what it does is essentially, I don't know if it's specials, it might just be special, or any attack that Omega Red misses. You see, like, those specials, they didn't make contact with me. He gets passive shocks. So, like, I don't even have to dex them. I just have to, you know, like, not make contact with them. And he just takes a buttload of shock damage. And it's really good on the special 2 here, you'll see. Because his special 2 has so many hits that he's just going to apply, like, 10 shocks to himself? Let's see, it's about to happen right here. So, boom, miss, 7. So he applies 7 passive shocks to himself. Pretty nice. And so we've been able to maintain our debuffs, you know, decently well. I was starting to get into a good rhythm with her. Again, you see me doing the heavy cancel into special 2 to pause my debuffs. Right now we got 11 of those plasmas just ticking away at them. I'm also really loving going for reparries with Omega Sentinel. I think knowing how to reparry will make playing her a lot better, and I think really good skill to have with her. So I'm really glad that I, you know, have that skill in my toolkit now. And gonna go ahead, heavy cancel again into special 2. Got 14 of those plasmas. Some of my non-damaging debuffs have been falling off. We only have 2 right now. Those are a little bit harder to keep up in, you know, really long fights. Like, what usually happens is just sometimes, you know, I don't have 100% uptime on the debuff pause. So, you know, like in between getting them paused, like there's a second or 2 where they start to fall off, and there's those 1 or 2 seconds eventually adds up and they fall off. But it's not too difficult to get them back. We're back to 3 of them now. So that's great. And we're at 18 plasmas right now. Gonna go ahead and refresh those. And you can see he is just melting. And we just entered the second set of charges. So Omega Sentinel, I think she could have soloed Omega Red there with just the initial set of Abyss charges, which I think is pretty goddamn impressive. And that's 72% of our damage there was through the plasma. That's insane. So wait, this doesn't add up to 100. So it looks like 72% and then 8%, that's 80. So that takes us to 95%. So it looks like the last 5% of damage missing was maybe from the Nimrod synergy from those shocks, I think. Maybe. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this rank 4 Omega Sentinel video. I've never pulled a champ, rank 4'd them, and then recorded the video all in one day. Like, I've never done that before, but today it's just so special. I was just so excited for Omega Sentinel. She was the #1 champ that I wanted from that pool. And we pulled her before I even opened those features. Like, from the Miss Marvel calves. Like, I still can't believe that happened. It's an incredible feeling, securing that most wanted champ before even going into the opening. Like, I love it, man. And then we managed to get her awakened from there, too. So, just what a good day. What a good opening. So glad to have her ranked 4. So much fun. Let me know what you guys think of her. I know some people were sleeping on her a bit in the chat. So I hope this changed your mind on her. I hope you see how crazy she is, damage output wise, tank wise, utility wise. She's the whole package, prestige wise too. I just love her, man. So if you guys enjoyed this rank 4 Omega Sentinel video, I would really appreciate you dropping a like, share this video around. It really does help me in the channel out. We are pushing for 100K, a little over 5,000 subscribers to go. And once we get there, we're going to be eating the world's hottest gummy bear, 9 million Scovilles, on stream for your entertainment. That's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching this video. We will have a rank up and gameplay on Hulkling coming soon. I'm very excited for that one as well. That's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.